I feel it is, for me, very important to balance out my personality, as in boundaries, learning to listen to my gut, learning to trust myself, hearing my anxiety and nervous system, etc. I notice my mind has tried, and sometimes still tries, to avoid these challenges and tries to be non-dual to get rid of the suffering I often experience when balancing the person. Could you share any wisdom of yours about this? Lots of love from the Netherlands, Joan. Oh, lots of love, Joan. I think it's inevitable that the mind is going to try to use non-duality to get out of these things. And it's a gentle balance, because if you just focus all on the person and all on trying to balance the person, then the non-dual message gets lost. So it's a balance between them two, and this integration. Like, so seeing that all of that's not true. There is nobody with anxiety, there is nobody with a personality that needs fixing, that your freedom is beyond that. And then in the personal level, seeing that needs to be worked on, just like baking a cake or making a table. Like, you need to grow skills to be a human that interacts in society. But it's not complete focus on that. Complete focus on that is like limiting yourself to it. So I think it's inevitable that your mind is going to use non-duality to try to sort out the person. And so what it is it's like, so say if I'm sorting out an issue, like there was some shame that came out yesterday, and when that feeling comes up, like I felt it in my gut, this gut, and it's like a bodily sensation of shame, and in my solar plexus, and maybe a bit in my heart. And then it's just like speaking out that shame and getting to the bottom of it, you know, like naming what you're ashamed of, naming like what's deeper underneath that. There's like fear, and then letting that speak out, like giving it room and space to be, but then also seeing that that's all nonsense. Like, that's what's coming through the person, but it's not who you are. So you can simultaneously have it happen as well. So having these bits of personality that come up, maybe old seeking energies or old ways of being, and then at the same time knowing that everything is perfect. You are perfect. Your personality doesn't need to get anywhere. You don't need to do anything. But yet these energies come out of the person, like popping a spot. So it's not, so when I do that, like when I release the shame, I'm not trying to say, but there is nobody, or it doesn't matter. Like it's more just like letting the person be the person, but then deeply knowing. So I'm not telling myself the story of non-duality in the emotional release. The non-duality is beyond words, it's here. You don't need to tell yourself the story of non-duality. It's what you are, it's what's looking. And then in that, there is the body that says, I feel ashamed because of this or because of that. And then letting that area of the body speak out. And it's absolutely impersonal. It doesn't belong to anyone. It's not owned by anyone. It's just an energy appearing. It comes up, bubbles up, and then it's gone. And it's nothing, 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 nothing. Oh. Thanks, Jane.